Hare Krishna. So till now Krishna has described all the divine qualities, and then he elaborately described the demonic qualities, the demonic thought process, the demonic activities. Now if someone who has these qualities little bit also, if he or she hears this, they might get a desire that how should I give up these demonic qualities? What is the root of these demonic qualities? So to help all of us, Krishna is speaking Shloka number 21. So let's see that in this video. Trividham narakasyedam dvaram nashanam kamah krodas tatha lobhas tasmad etatrayam tyajet. So Krishna is telling here, Trividham narakasyedam dvaram. Trividham. There are three types of dvaram, doors. What are these different doors? Going to which place? Naraka, that is hell. Oh, what are these three different doors then? Here Krishna is saying, Kamaha, lust, Krodaha, anger, Lobhaha, greed. And now Krishna is saying here, Tasmadetam trayantajet. Oh Arjuna, one should give up all these three. Why? What is the problem? What will these three do? Here it is said, Nashanam Atmanaha. This will destroy a person completely. They will degrade, lead to the degradation of the soul. Now it's a very, very important shloka which talks about the root of all the demonic qualities. So let's try to understand this particular shloka in detail now. Here it is said, the beginning of the demonic life is described herein. One tries to satisfy his lust, and when he cannot, anger and greed arises. Let's discuss this particular line. Now, what is lust? Lust is any desire for one's own sense gratification. And the topmost lust that is there is the desire to enjoy the opposite gender. Now, when we have this lust, a strong desire to do sense gratification, and say that is not fulfilled, what happens? The person will become angry. Angry for what? Because his sense gratification has been checked. It has been stopped. Some obstacles have been put. So the person becomes very angry. This is what is the quality of a demon. As soon as sense gratification is stopped, the person becomes very angry. Now, is it that if our desires are getting fulfilled, a person will become peaceful? No, that is also not the case. Say I have a desire A, that desire is fulfilled, I'll get a desire A plus 1. That desire is also fulfilled. Then A plus 2, and it goes on, A plus infinity. So the desire will never be fulfilled. One after another we'll keep getting, and that is technically called as lobha or greed. Now when a person is very greedy, what happens when a person is very greedy? When the person is very greedy, he will be stuck in moha, illusion. And when he is greedy, when he is in illusion, the next thing that comes into picture is mada. That is, the person becomes full of pride. So in this way we see kama leads to krodha if it is not fulfilled. If it is fulfilled, it will lead to lobha. Lobha, that will lead to moha. Moha leads to mada. And combination of these five, lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion, this will lead to something called as envy. Enviousness is something that keeps the living entity in this world forever. Because we envy even the Lord. That is what is our current situation. What is the example that we envy the Lord? Anything that we see around us, immediately we want to enjoy that. It's not that, anything we see and then we are like, this is so nice, let me offer it to Krishna. No. As soon as we see a nice sweet, a nice gulab jamun, or a nice juicy mango, what happens? Mouth will start salivating. It is not that, it is so nice, let me offer it to Krishna and then I'll eat. No. Immediately we want to enjoy. And our first enjoyment is directly through the eyes. We enjoy through the eyes. And then if it is accessible, we'll go and take it and put it in the mouth also. So this goes on to say that how we are envious of the Lord. We don't want to give anything to the Lord. Our thing is, why only He has to be the enjoyer? I want to be the enjoyer. And in this way, being envious of the Lord and being the enjoyer, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, we are stuck in this material world. And if we continue doing this, we'll be stuck in this material world forever. So what is the root of all these different anarthas, the unwanted dirty things in our heart? Lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, illusion. What is the root of all these six? Lust, kama. Now in this age of Kali, especially now in this century, lust is something which is naturally imbibed from different places. And the best source to imbibe from is the current day movies and TV series, advertisements, etc. What is shown in movies? Kama, Krodha, Lobha. What else is there in that? So just by watching that, just by watching one movie, a person can successfully go to the either of the three doors of hell. And watching more will enter those doors for sure. So one thing we have to understand is, whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever we taste, whatever we smell, whatever we touch, all that is going to bring us a lot of desires for sense gratification. And nowadays, all these movies and TV series and whatnot, all that is made just to trigger our senses to become more and more lusty. So a sincere sadhaka should avoid all these nonsensical things. It's just waste of time and nothing else. So when we avoid these things, what happens? We are blocking at the source itself. So when we are blocking at the source itself, we will not get those nonsensical desires. So in this way, in the age of Kali, Kali himself, Kali personified, is coming in the form of all these different things to keep us in this material world successfully. Here it is said, a sane man who does not want to glide down to the species of demoniac life must try to give up these three enemies, which can kill the self to such an extent that there will be no possibility of liberation from this material entanglement. We should try our best to give up. We should try our best to give up lust, anger, greed. But you know what? It's not that easy. It's very easy to say, okay, give up lust, give up anger, give up greed. But a person who is a sincere sadhaka, sadhaka means the person who is practicing bhakti, sincerely, seriously, giving his 100%, such a person can actually overcome all this. Why? Because he is taking direct shelter of Krishna. And Krishna will personally help that person. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When we are reading the verses of Bhagavad Gita, hearing the verses of Bhagavad Gita, reading verses of Bhagavatam, hearing the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, honoring Prasadam, coming in together and doing service. In all these different aspects, what is happening? We are coming in direct touch with Krishna, because Krishna is absolute. So when we are coming in direct touch with Krishna, what will happen? We will get purified. And since we are sincerely endeavoring, Krishna will personally come and cleanse these anarthas in our heart. So in this way, a sincere and a serious sadhaka in Krishna consciousness, in bhakti, can actually easily give up these three. That is, kamaha, krodha and lobha. And if you can give up that, then for sure you will not go to hell. This is a very, very nice thing to note, that every single devotee is saved from going to hell. And that is for sure. Anyone who is sincerely, seriously practicing bhakti will not go to hell. So in this way, Krishna has very beautifully described that how a person can give up the demonic qualities by tapping this root, that is lust, anger, greed. We should tap and remove this by sincere practice of devotional service. Now say we ask a question to Krishna, okay, if I do all this, what will I get? Krishna says, okay, wait a minute, I'll answer this in the next shloka. Let's see that in the next video. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.